Smoking Hot Couple fans, thanks for tuning in. Another YouTube video, second one. And today we're doing a rack, actually two racks of ribs. We're doing St. Louis cut. And these are actually from Lowry Hill Meats. My brother-in-law took me here. He had a couple of gift cards. He kind of went crazy. He got a bunch of different stuff. And I got a couple of racks. So I'm super excited to try this place out. The meat looks fantastic. If you can check that out. I've never really gone to like a higher end butcher. Usually I'm getting my meat from Sam's Club, and I'm super happy. I've had great results. Again, newer to the game, but these racks of ribs look really good. The meat looks really, really good. So excited to try these out. So it's almost 9 a.m. I'm gonna get these seasoned up, and then let these kind of sit for a couple hours. Let the seasoning get in. I actually have a brisket going right now. That video should already be up on YouTube. If you want to check out the brisket, how that turned out, we'll see. It's not done yet. But yeah, gonna get these seasoned up, let them sit in the fridge for a couple hours, then get those on probably around 11 o'clock. 11, maybe 10 o'clock actually. So then they're done by 4, they can rest, then we can eat by 5. So let them sit for about an hour. Groot's over there. Yeah, he's whining. He wants to go outside. So I'm going to get these seasoned up and go from here. The game plan for the seasoning today, actually, I wanted to touch on this. We're doing Ron's Screaming Pig Rub. This is a Rec Teq brand. I'm all in on Rec Teq. I got a Rec Teq, two Rec Teq smokers right now. My dad got me into the Rec Teq game. He's had for a few years longer than me even. So I'm a little newer to the game, but using the Screaming Pig Rub on one of them, and then we're doing simple salt and pepper on the other. Just mix this up in my whatever Sam's Club Great Value container here. Doing that because if people don't want to have sugar in the rub, this is a cleaner, right? Simple salt and pepper. For others, we'll have the other rack with the Screaming Pig Rub. So yeah, here we go. We got the ribs separated. I'm gonna do one, like I said, salt and pepper. The other one with a little more fun rub. It's got a little more going on. Just gonna dab these up a little bit. I'm going to put I'm gonna use olive oil. I'm gonna put olive oil down first. Just like a good layer. Boom. Rub this all over. All right. That'll help with the rubs. I used to use mustard, but I've gotten away with that. I've been using olive oil more so and lately. I've also seen Aaron Franklin talk about using hot sauce. I haven't tried that yet. I'm going to do that when I'm cooking for myself and not others. As I love spicy, if it adds a spicy element, I'd be happy with that. But got some kids coming over today, so I'm going to keep it simple and not get too crazy. So yeah, this rack, I'm just going to do simple salt and pepper. That side wasn't doing it for me. Wasn't coming out quick enough. There we go. Good. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna do the other side, or the other rack. And again, this one's gonna be Screaming Pig Rub. This one's a little more fun. It's got some sugar, salt and pepper, amongst other things. So yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna flip them, do the other side, let it sit for another 20, and then they're gonna go in the smoker. So did some rearranging, put the ribs over here actually. Water pan, wanted to still have room for that. Brisket in the back. Here we go. Let's get it. All right, checking in on the ribs. They've been going, I was planning for a 3-2-1 cook. They've been going a little longer, almost to 4 hours. Hopefully we've got a good bark on it. Now I can hopefully get a wrap in and see, but let's check in. Yeah, the bark is starting to get dialed in here. I might leave it a little longer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it just another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap these up. A little slower than I anticipated these ribs to go, but again, never gotten meat from this place. This is my first time doing St. Louis, so maybe they cook a little bit different. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Ribs have been on for 4 full hours now. Let's take a peek. That's, yeah, much better. That's exactly what I'm looking for in the bark. I've been spritzing them every half an hour or so, so they should still be moist. I'm gonna wrap them in butcher paper, throw them back on the smoker, and should be on for another 2 hours, maybe an hour or so wrapped. Yeah, it's kind of, this cook is going a little longer than I expected, so we'll kind of see how it shakes out towards the end here, kind of improvising. Hey, Smoking Hot Couple fans. So sorry I didn't get final video as we were cutting. Only got a picture. Things get chaotic. We had a lot coming off the smoker and a bunch of people over too. So the end of the cook got kind of crazy, but here's a picture of the ribs. I was super impressed with how they turned out. St. Louis style ribs may be growing on me. I really liked how they cooked. They were super firm, still juicy, good smoke ring, ton of taste from the rubs I used, and took in the smoke perfectly. So I loved how the ribs turned out. Definitely my favorite of the day. I still think I like baby back ribs more, just because, having more meat on the bone. But I do love using the butcher paper on the ribs. That was my first time doing that. I loved using the butcher paper. I loved how that turned out. I think I'm going to continue to use the butcher paper rather than the tin foil. But super excited how the ribs turned out. First time doing ribs on my Rec Teq 700. Definitely will be doing more ribs, trying different recipes for you guys, and throwing different ideas out there. So, maybe shoot me your favorite recipe, how you do ribs, and, maybe, shoot me over some ideas in the comment section on, what I should start thinking about. But thank you for tuning in into our first rib cook on the channel on our Rec Teq 700. And, we'll definitely have more coming. I've got a big cook coming up here in the works here in a couple of weeks. So we're going to try to make a bunch of content from that. But yeah, we've got more coming on the smoker, in the kitchen. We're excited about where this channel is headed. So thanks for tuning in. We would appreciate, for you to subscribe, share, like, comment, all that good stuff. So thank you. And we'll be back soon.